Machiavelli Mills TV, take 3. All right, y'all, let's get to it, man. In hip-hop news, Young Noble of the Outlaws, Tupac's old group, has come out and dropped a track called Euthanasia, where he's dissing Napoleon, but more specifically dissing Nasir Jones, better known as Nas, Godson. Y'all, man, this is crazy, right? I'm very puzzled at this diss. Like, it's been like 30 years since Pac and Nas had their issue, and they resolved it, right? The verse that came out on Against All Odds where Pac was dissing Nas, that was supposed to be erased. But the Machiavelli album was released posthumously after Pac's death, and so it was kept in to the song. But Nas, everybody talked about Nas and Pac handling their differences. So I'm looking like, what is Young Noble? What is Noble jumping out the window for? It makes absolutely no sense. You feel me? And I'm trying to figure it out. Nas had the song Death Row East. He shouted out Napoleon, shouted out Idi Amin. I don't know if he mad because he didn't get if Young Noble is mad because he didn't get a shout out in a track. I don't know. But it just sounds crazy. I'm like, what is your issue with Nas? You feel me? And what's really interesting is he's choosing to go at Nas, but people like Wack 100 have been dissing Pac strongly for years, and he ain't got nothing to say about Wack 100, right? Even if you want to just keep it to if you want to keep it to another person, to a DJ, Funkmaster Flex. Flex has dissed Pac on several occasions. He slighted Pac on several occasions. And Young Noble ain't got nothing to say about Funkmaster Flex. You feel me? I'm trying to figure out what is his angle other than for shock value, for people to pay attention to what he's saying, to feel important again. I don't know, man. It's just, to me, it really don't make sense. Especially with them elementary school rhymes he's spitting on that track. It's like, bro, like, no. That's not it. That's not it, man. And yeah, it just, and I'm gonna say this. To act like you riding out for Pac, they weren't they only around each other for about 6 months or so? And I know sometimes people can get very close over a short period of time. So I shouldn't discount that. But it's like, yo, like the way he trying to ride out, I'm like, yo, what is going on? And again, Nas and Pac, they made up. They hashed it out. You feel me? So I don't know what is this angle. And didn't Nas stop his concert so like Ed Lover could make a dedication to Pac? Like, didn't that happen? So yeah, and more importantly, if you wanna, because Young Noble coming at it from a gangster angle, like he'll whoop Nas and all of that. And I'm like, okay, since you gung-ho and you rah-rah right now, why wouldn't you try to go and find out where Orlando Anderson was at? If y'all had suspicion that Orlando was possibly behind Pac's death. You feel me? Why wasn't you trying to look for Orlando Anderson? Why you wouldn't, like, yeah, it's quite silly to me. And yeah, I know Napoleon probably heard that, like, yo, what the heck? What is going on? What is going on, man? And truth be told, it's not even no disrespect to the brother. Ain't nobody interested in hearing Young Noble diss Nas. Like, what are we getting out of that? Nas not going to even respond. Nas going to let it go over his shoulder, go on about his day. I'm not even sure if Nas has heard it yet. He's going to hear it probably soon and be like, man, whatever. I shouted out Idi Amin. He shouted out Napoleon. It's all good. I guess Nas going to feel like he made amends with the people he should have made amends with. Nas a good dude. He's a solid brother for the most part, man. So, I don't know, but it just seems wild that Young Noble is just trying to stand on the front lines and act like, you trying to act like you standing on the front lines for Pac and that issue was resolved. It just, to me, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Especially when you have people who have been saying crazy stuff like Wack 100. From what I remember, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below, didn't Wack try to insinuate that like Pac was funny style? Like Pac was like gay or something like that? Didn't he try to insinuate that? You feel me? I believe he has. Wack always trying to do that. He always calling somebody gay. So yeah. And I'm looking like, well, he's smearing, trying to sully Pac's reputation and smearing his name. While Pac is no longer here to defend himself. So, Young Noble, why aren't you taking those verbal attacks towards Whack 100? You feel me? I don't know. His angle might be, well, Nas don't. I mean, Whack 100 don't rap. But I mean, he disrespected your mans. You know, so I don't know. It just seems very juvenile. It seems very. It just seems silly at this point. Again, it's been 30 years. You know, like that's like I'm trying to make an example. You know, it even kind of felt. Remember when Cameron and Mace got into it, and Mace dropped the Oracle after like years, like they had been got into it many years ago. And while I enjoyed the Oracle, it felt like because Mace can rap. Mace can rap. Always been able to rap. Dope rapper. I enjoy Mace's catalog. Harlem World, in particular, I love that album. Love Harlem World album. But it was like, it just feels like this song is about 18 years too late, right? 15 years, 18 years too late. This song right here, like, yo, what is going, like, this sound like something that would have released right after Pac, right before Pac and Nas met up with each other. It sounds like something that would have been released around that time. But to drop it now, it just seems very puzzling. Seems very silly. What do y'all think about it? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit the like button. Leave your comments in the comment section below. I'm out. Peace.